Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of Guys Impact. Yes, I'm sticking to the name. And before we get started, I just want to thank you all for the support on the first episode. That was insane. Thank you all so much. Also, someone did do this before me, so shout out to Future Beyond Gaming, who had the idea first. Rules, as always, are pretty simple. We can only use male characters, and we cannot spend any money. With that, let's get into it. Picking up where we left off, I was still not at the AR requirement, so I had to go do the Razor quest. Just for shits and giggles. Do we have any? We do! Okay. Standard banner, baby. We pray to nothing, I guess. We are faithless. Oh, Bennett. I am going to kill. It'd be nice to have Bennett. It'd be so nice to have a Bennett, actually. You know, like... Every night I go to bed and I think, oh, if only we had Bennett on this account. I'm gonna be honest for a second, I don't particularly enjoy any of the story quests for any of the Mondstadt characters, considering the fact that I find most of them pretty boring. Dude, we're literally gonna meet Batman. I love Batman, I love the Riddler. I love the Riddler. We find D-Luke doing his best Batman impression, and we discovered that he is in fact the Dark Knight.
I am the Dark Knight.
Okay.
No, you don't get it. I am the Dark Knight.
Alright then. Hold on. Cryo D-Luke? Cryo D-Luke! Finally! What we always wanted. Chest? For me? You shouldn't have. Oh, how sweet.
I should report back.
Who's gonna drink that? Who's gonna drink the Dandelion wine, huh? Me. After finishing up that quest, we are finally in Leeway, woohoo! And it turns out we're just in time to see Rex Lapis tweet his annual tommyinnit as dogs thread. Ooh. Flowers. Mine now. Our wish is literally to see him? Oh my god. Oh, he answered. He answered. Like, this girl, she's praying, nothing's happening. When we pray, look at this. Rex Lapis literally answers. He actually replied to me on Twitter. Rex Lapis noticed ×1. He's dead. Rex Lapis got suspended off Twitter! As we are fleeing the scene, we are saved by a mysterious stranger who we later find out is Child, number 11 of the Wilbursoot Stand Club. Child decides to help us and gives us a screenshot of a tommyinnit notice and sends us off to go find the people who were in Rex Lapis' Twitter circle. Bro, is that a tommyinnit notice? Yeah? No, I'm vouching for you on Twitter. Ain't no way you were involved. Bro, who the fuck? Hold on. Do you have a Twitter notice from tommyinnit? You, my good sir, are getting the vouch. Recommended. Let's just see. Let's just see if we can do it. This has to be one of my dumbest moments, considering the fact that I had both Geo Traveler and Venti open on my team, and yet I couldn't think of the fact that I could have flown over. Instead, I went ahead and did the Spiral fucking Abyss, just to get enough Primo Gems to hopefully get a Pyro character that I could use. Thankfully, at some point, something in my head clicked that I have both Venti and Geo Traveler, and I went ahead and just flown over the hole. Thankfully, Cloud Retainer wanted to give us that Twitter vouch, and we were off to go meet everyone's favorite emo character, Shao. Everyone constantly makes My Chemical Romance jokes about him, but I would like to make a new one, and that is the fact that he probably listens to Mom Jeans. After getting Shao his favorite almond tofu, we are able to get that Twitter vouch for him, and we report back to Child, who tells us that he's setting up a dinner date with us and a friend of his. He's very familiar with the inner works of inniters. We're just better off wishing like this. Oh, please. I'm so tired, please. See. It could be worse. It could be worse. So a lot of you are confused why I'm using a lot of my Primo gems on standard instead of the character banner, and that's because I can't use any of the up 4 stars that are currently on the character banner. So I use standard instead because I'm more likely to get a character who I can actually use. God introduces us to his friend Zhongli, who claims that he's been on Innit Twitter since 2020, and that's why he knows so much about Rex Lapis. Zhongli claims that the only way we'll be able to find out what happened to Rex Lapis' Twitter account is if we do this really complicated ritual thing that involves us boiling rocks, I guess?
Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
I'd be mad too, to be fair. Like, imagine you're making lunch and these bitches just show up and do whatever the fuck they're doing here. Like, the fuck? They're making soup and then, like, your soup is now gonna have rocks in it? I'm gonna put rocks in your fucking soup. I hope you enjoy that. Like, fuck, man. Due to my gambling addiction, I'm in a constant state of needing Primo gems. Mr. Zhongli seems to be satisfied with our boiled rocks, and we're off to buy some flowers that then this other lady turns into perfume, I guess, and I'll be honest with you, this entire story quest gives me a headache. You're acting like people love to talk. We've been doing this for maybe 4 minutes total. Who the fuck told you this?
Are you ready to please me?
Girl, what?
What did you say?
Girl, what? Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to step away from me. I am gay. Look, this is just one really long fetch quest. We give Mr. Zhongli the perfume, and then he's like, hey, can you get my grandma's bell or some shit? And I guess we go do that. Oh, we don't have a house. Got it. Okay, so we just don't have a house. We are homeless. Try buying some essence thing off of this kid named Chi-Chi who isn't old enough to watch the Dream SMP and is delegated to only watching top 10 Minecraft secrets you didn't know videos. Since she won't sell us the essence, she sends us on the worst quest imaginable. There is no point in us building this thing. What was the point of any of this? But thankfully, when we get back, this other dude shows up and he's like, hey, I'll sell it to you for $3 million. Since we don't carry $3 million on us, we get Child, who's Wilbursoot's 3rd top donor, and it can easily afford $3 million. Look, you got this friend, his name is Pantalone, you know, if you could put in the good word, if you could, like, I don't care what you do, Child, as long as you can put in the good word, you know. After all of that, we have dinner with Mr. Zhongli, but unfortunately it is interrupted by Ganyu, who tells us that Ningguang wants us in the Jane Chamber to discuss something, I guess. And we won't learn what that something is until the next episode. Hi, this is just a little outro thing I'm doing just to say a few things, and first things first, we're yet to still do the Xiaoling story quest. I do need a pyro character for that, and I'm hoping to at some point get one of those, hopefully. And also, just in general, thank you for supporting this series. I really do appreciate it. I know I said it at the start, but I just want to say it again. And also, I would like to point out that going forward, the next regions, including this one, will probably be 2 to 3 episodes, depending on how long the Archon quests are, just because some of these are really long, and they take a really long time to get to the AR requirement. Thank you for watching, and have a great day!